Driving from Carmilla Beach to the Platypus bush camp took us through a lot of sugarcane country. First, we did not intend to stay here at all, but the old chap which greeted us made us go and have a look. We were then greeted by his dog, and walking through this rainforest, we found a toilet block which was very originally built, all by his hands. Then the shower block, which was quite fascinating and incredible, as you can see, you're really out in the bush. And we then walked to the office, which again is partly his home as well as his workplace. His name is Vasa, and very hard to put his age on. This is the bush camp kitchen. The tubes are to take down for the guest to the pond, which we get in a short time. This is the resident cockatoo called Rocky.
Hello.
After a short walk, we do get to the pond. There's supposed to be platypus here. We didn't see any, unfortunately, but then we probably didn't spend enough time. One can swim in here as well, as the sign says. Swimwear optional. There is also a couple of cabins, which they used to be for hire, not at this stage as far as he told us. After having had a look through Vasa's land, we decided to stay. We already set up when he then told us it would take 2 kilometers to actually drive, and it would be better to do so to start the Finch Hutton Gorge walk, which we did. And it is, as you can see, a rugged and beautiful rainforest setting with lots and lots of boulders. Walking and climbing this trek along the river, we saw lots of little waterfalls. Coming across these ponds, they looked very inviting, but then we didn't have any towels with us, so we decided not to go for a quick dip. This trek is also called Wheel of Fire, which is a flower which goes through here. The trek was opened by Brian Littleproud and Ted Malone in 1997 on the 3rd of November. As the sign says, climbing is not allowed, and that's for a good reason. Apparently in the past 20 or so years they had quite a number of deaths and some very bad injuries. About halfway on our trek, we came across a family with 3 kids, and one of the boys said, if you get to that fork in the road, don't go to the right, that one is much longer than the one to the left. So when we got there, the one to the left was 410 meters and the one to the right was almost a K. We still decided to take the long one first, and it did go up and up and a lot of stairs. The river crossing we're coming to here had quite big boulders and rocks, some of them slightly wet, so one had to be very careful where to step and not to slip and possibly fall into the drink. And as always, walking in the bush, one has to be careful not to step on something like this, a snake. This is a yellow belly black snake, and about 1.5 to 2 meters in length. Quite nice.